Drives his way in the paint, on his way to the hoop, off the window, missed it. Rebound and a slam by Tristan Da Silva. Julian Hammond, they've got numbers. Drives his way in the paint to the rim. Layup, counted, whistle, and a foul. And Julian Hammond went coast to coast on that one. Off of Ruffin, who was able to catch the basketball. Dribbles up the left side, step back, three on the way. Right between the eyes from downtown. Oh, Javon Ruffin. Ice water in his veins.
There's some images of the Buffalo's third consecutive victory as they improved to 7-5 in a season. 11-point win over Northern Colorado, which Tad Boyle says the Buffs won the state championship because they already beat CSU. Associate head coach Mike Rohn joining us. All right, give us your grade on that one. Very good on the offensive side. Maybe some work to do on defense. What do you think?
A little bit. That's a really tough team to guard.
Yeah.
Like, Northern Colorado really spaces you, and they've got 4 really good shooters on the floor at the same time, and they do some really good stuff. So they're a tough team to guard. I think they scored like 88 on Colorado State.
Yep.
We knew coming in it was going to be a tough deal defensively, but we did enough to make some of their shots hard enough when it mattered.
Yeah, Buffaloes get the 11-point win. It's always interesting when you have a player come back. Dalen Kuntz, you were part of recruiting him, and he was here for 2 years. He's turned into a very nice player for them, hasn't he?
He's always been a really good player.
Yeah.
Like, Dalen was one of the best players in the state of Colorado, and we obviously spent a lot of time recruiting him. And our whole staff, we're really proud of him. I mean, he's going to get his degree, and it's just continue to get better. And it's the process. It's like sometimes guys want everything to happen really fast in their career, and he's just matured, and I'm proud of him. Proud of him for continuing to work on his school and get his degree, and he's a tough defend. He's a tough guy to defend, but I thought for the most part we made most of his shots pretty tough tonight.
Yep, he's always been very athletic. Had 17 points in the loss for UNC. Tristan Da Silva, speaking of the guys growing up, the last couple of ball games, I think he's got 51 points and 17 rebounds the last 2 ball games. I know you guys as a staff have been talking to him about being more aggressive. Mm-hmm. He's really taken that to heart, isn't he?
He has, and that's what we expected from him right out of the gate. And maybe it just wasn't clicking right at that point in time. I think his conditioning is really improving to where he can make tough shots at tough times. And he's such a smooth, solid player. We can move him all over the court, and it's nice to see that because we need that. And I thought KJ was great tonight.
Yep.
Maybe one of his best floor games since he's been here, the pace that he played with. And we need those 2 guys to be consistently good every night.
Yeah, KJ, the last couple of ball games now, 10 assists, only 2 turnovers. He's been very efficient. After the 11-point victory over UNC, we heard from head coach Tad Boyle.
Powered by Ford. Cars, trucks, and SUVs built for America. Built Ford proud.
Yeah, it was a good win for us. I knew coming in UNC had some really dynamic offensive players, and I think anybody that was at the game tonight or listened to it or watched it probably knows why. I was a little nervous coming into tonight's game because obviously Dalen is a special kid. Started his career here, and the Connect kid is a Colorado kid, and so was Johnson. So 3 Colorado kids came in here and really tried to give it to us, and I knew they would be tough to guard, and they were. We didn't finish the game like I wanted, but we're doing some really good things. We were good again offensively tonight, sharing the ball, efficiency on offense, and we rebounded the ball well. I just think we can finish a little bit better than we did tonight. We took some bad shots down the stretch, and defense got a little soft, started fouling again, which was my fear, going into this game. But it's a good win against a team that's going to win a lot of games in the Big Sky this year.
There's the head coach of the Buffaloes, Tad Boyle, after the 11-point win over UNC. We continue with associate head coach Mike Rohn. Tad doesn't like talking about this stuff. I want to ask you about it. Tad has been here now 12 and a third of a season or so, roughly, and he tied Sox Walseth as the winningest coach in Colorado history. You've been with him every step of the way. What does that mean, do you think?
To him, I think, he would never say how much it means to him, but, when you do something like that, you can't ever take for granted how important that is. And you can say it's he's weathered time, and time leads to that, but that's not necessarily true. He's been consistently good, and I'm so happy for him because this has always been his dream job. Way back when we were at Wichita State. So I'm proud of him. I've seen how hard he's worked every day, every year. Like, it's no different today than it was when he first got the job in terms of how hard he works you know, coaching our guys and trying to get this program to another level, which is where we're still trying to get to. But, you know, there's still a lot left. And, you know, I know it means a lot to him because this job means so much to him.
Yeah, without question. But a great honor for Tad Bull. He's got a chance now in the next ball game against Southern Utah to set the record by himself. All right, this team overall, this team continues to evolve and grow a little bit. How do you feel sitting here at 7-5 right now?
Well, you know, I would rather be a little bit better than that.
Right.
But, you know, we knew at the start of the year, I think Coach even said it in a lot of the preseason stuff, you know, we're going to be a team that's evolving, you know, as the year goes on. And that's kind of always been our MO a little bit. You know, we just keep getting better. And we've had to add some new guys to the group. And, you know, we've had to have other guys step into different roles. And so, you know, the way it started for us wasn't exactly the way we wanted, but the schedule maybe didn't favor us as much as a normal schedule would. But we're evolving. We're getting better. And, you know, that's the key.
Right after the Christmas holiday, the Buffaloes have got their first road trip in the Pac-12 to take off for the Bay Area schools. As the associate head coach, Mike Rohn, Buffs have won 3 in a row as they get ready now for a game with Southern Utah coming up. Up next, we're going to talk CU women's basketball. They had a dominating win over Alcorn State.